Welcome back, guys, to yet another brand new video. So finals season is coming up and I really should be studying, but you know what else is also coming? Winter 2021 anime. The season's almost upon us with a month's time, so I want to take this time, go through my anime list, see what we got, and just base off synopsis and then just kind of go through each of them and saying, hey, which one I'm going to be watching and what I'm going to be looking out. Most of my content will be on Crunchyroll, hopefully. If not, then I'm probably going to have to figure out another way to find them. But without further ado, let's get started. Also, for all those that do have finals, good luck. Alright, starting off, we got... Right now I am on the My Anime list, and then it just shows you what is going to be coming up, and you know, there's definitely some bangers coming out. So number one that I will be watching would be Tensei Shitara Slime Datte Ken second season, or The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime second season. I love the first season, I love the OVA, they were both hilarious. As a comedy isekai show, so that's definitely one thing I'm looking out for. The reason why I'm not watching the Neverland is because I haven't finished the first season yet. I have been putting that one off for quite some time. I know everyone's like, oh my god, it's so good, but it's like, it's there. I haven't finished it. And for Shingeki no Kyojin, I have finished season 1. I read the manga up to the princess arc, and then I dropped it because there was too much reading for me at the time, and then so I haven't picked that one up. But definitely once that season ends, I'm probably going to binge watch the whole entire series. Everyone's saying, hey, it gets better at the end. Don't worry, I love the first season, I love the manga, but we'll get to that. Alright, number 2 that I will be watching out for, Dr. Stone, Stone Wars. I have been keeping with the manga through Shonen Jump website, and it's definitely a banger. I love it. I love how much I learned from it, even though I don't understand a single thing. One thing I definitely will be watching is Re:Zero second season part 2. It's definitely a banger. I love the second season as much as I love the first. The first was like, okay, cool, 8 out of 10-ish. It was fine. But then once you get to the second season, it's like banger. It's like fine wine, basically. It gets better as time goes on. Alright, next we got Beastar second season. Shout out to my friend Chris. He actually put me on Beastars, and I definitely did not regret it. It's a banger anime. You guys should watch it if you guys haven't. So, Hataraku Saibo, Cells at Work. I still haven't finished the first anime. I kept pausing it because I wanted to read what each things were, and then got to the point where I was like, I can't. But it's definitely an anime that people should watch. Alright, so we got Hataraku Saibo Black. This is apparently the original version of Cells at Work, or the darker version of Cells at Work. So if you see the synopsis, it says alcohol, smoking, and stress. So there is some stuff that is a little bit more on the darker side, as suggested by the Black name. And also, the fact is, it's a lot darker and also more horror-like compared to the original series, where you get like the cute platelets and whatever. So yeah, so another anime that I will be watching would be World Trigger second season. So this anime, some people don't like it, but I have been following the manga and it's definitely getting more interesting. I would say that now that it has gotten to the point where it's just spoiled territory, by the way, where they're going into the fights with all the squads to see who's going into the away team, who's going to be on the away team. Well, the manga didn't do it justice. I would say it wasn't like, something that I was super interested in, and my lights went out, so if my face looks black, well, it's dead. Alright, we got Boongo Stray Dogs 1. So apparently this is like a chibi version. If you have seen the Naruto version of the chibi series, it's probably similar to this, but it seems like it's definitely going to be more of a comedy skit more than just the actual original fighting style, the more shonen genre. but this is definitely something I will be watching. I love Boongo Stray Dogs. There's so much to learn from it, and it's definitely worthwhile watching. Now, one that I would probably say is going to be a dark horse, maybe something that I might maybe watch, is Oretake Haereru Kakushin Dungeon. So this one seems like it's going to be your standard isekai. You got the rich kid who's going to be like, oh, harem anime basically. Gets all the girls, whatever. I might watch that one, but it seems like it's definitely similar to things like the wise man's granddaughter, grandkid. NANI? Something similar to that. I don't remember the exact name, but it definitely has a similar synopsis like that, but it's definitely something that I might go out and watch one episode and see how it goes. So another anime that I will be definitely watching is XArm. According to the synopsis, apparently it is about a kid who gets killed and then he doesn't actually like touching electronic devices. Whatever, I don't know. Whatever the synopsis says, but it's definitely something that I am going to be looking out for. It seems from the artwork it's going to be a banger, but we all know that sometimes the artwork gets more love than the actual animation, but we'll see. Alright, the next one on the list, Kaiyoy Ramone. So this one, apparently it's about a guy who's a doctor, who doesn't act like a doctor, but he's a genius doctor. You know, you get the general isekai feel of it, where you get an overpowered kid who can just do everything. But considering from the synopsis that he's a doctor, and the fact that he's kind of like carefree, I think it might be worth it. Something that would be like, oh, kind of more of a comedy style. I haven't seen the tags, but it definitely seems like something that would pique my interest, something funny and something hilarious to kind of go with the whole season. The comedy anime of the season, basically. Alright, so for the final anime that has kind of piqued my interest is Project Scarred, Praetor no Kizu. Apparently for this anime, what it's about is similar to what Taboo Tattoo, and then you get Tower of God. So Tower of God, you get the part where it's like, oh, you have the divine beasts, whatever, gods, you get all these historical figures embodied in a person. So that's a Chakureki. And then you have Taboo Tattoo, which is about tattoo with power. So then you combine these two. Apparently this is what you get. I am definitely looking forward to this. Hopefully it's going to meet expectation, exceed it. I don't know. From the synopsis, it's definitely something worth watching. Alright, so that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down there. What are you guys looking for? And until next time, never stop living.